my name is Hasty Pasty, and all I can tell you is that it just works. Well, would you look at that? Today I will be reviewing the Super Action Statue King Crimson version blue from the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Christ, why am I doing this? Did you guys know my most popular video is a toy review? Please don't check that out. But I mean, if you want to see more reviews like these, then I mean, just let me know, maybe in the comments, maybe like the video, subscribe. Anyways, enough talking about my channel. Let's get into the review. King Crimson, one of my favorite stands in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And if you don't know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is, it's a anime/manga series, and it's about... How do I explain JoJo?
Okay, so basically, funny Vampire Man go up to Big Buff Man, and then Vampire Man's face turn into gun, yeah, and then shoots Man in the head, and yeah. God, I hate that watermark. Now let's talk about the paint job on this figure. The paint job is really good. I wouldn't say it's really accurate to the show because, again, this is the blue version, and to be honest, I don't know what this is from. I'm guessing this is a specific part in the manga. But I haven't read the manga, so I don't know. This figure's like really old, but the figure sculpting is really on point though. And if you look at the figure closer, you can even start to see shading in the legs and arms and such. I like how they actually took the time to make sure every stripe on his body was either straightened or lined out perfectly. Even some smaller details like the gold things on his fist, and also a really nice touch. I love how they used the glossy purple paint for his I don't know what those are called, but it looks good. But one thing I don't really like about this figure is the face. Well, not King Crimson's face, of course. That actually looks cool. I'm talking about Epitaph. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I am aware this is what Epitaph normally looks like, but what ruins it is his eyes. I mean, he just has that blank expression that looks like he's just staring deep into your soul. But to be honest, it really doesn't bother me that much, so I'm gonna let it slide. For now. The articulation's pretty nice. I mean, it's not too tight, not too loose. I mean, it's pretty good so far. I mean, there are some loose bits on the figure, but it really doesn't bother me that much. I mean, it's fun to handle, it's fun to play with. I mean, it's pretty good. Another thing I really like are these little shoulder pad things that are attached with really tiny ball joints. I like how they're really well sculpted. They feel really smooth and satisfying, but they are, again, on a small ball joint, and they could break off easily. One of my favorite things about this figure is probably the midsection, because if you didn't know, they are on 2 ball joints. My bad, I almost said 3, but it allows the figure to move forward and backwards and crunch, and I think that's a really cool feature with this. Now, due to the figure being pretty good with articulation, you can actually make some really nice poses with it. You could probably make some of his well-known or iconic poses in the anime. And if you wanted to make even more poses, this figure also comes with a... He also comes with these Japanese symbols, but I don't feel like displaying those on him. Now let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a pair of open hands, grabby hands, knife-like hands, a pointing hand, a hand with an arrow sticking out of it, and an alternate headpiece. He also comes with these instructions, but I don't think anyone cares about that. Also, I would like to point out, make sure you're careful with placing on his alternate head because it does have a smaller socket, meaning it would be kind of difficult to place on the ball joint. So try not to do it forcefully because it might break the ball joint off. That's all I'd like to point out. But once you try out all of his accessories, it's actually kind of fun. You actually can create some really iconic scenes. You can also recreate Bucciarati's death. Did I ever mention that this video might have spoilers? No? Alright, too bad. So yeah, I'd give this figure about an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good in my book, but I'm giving it an 8 because of Epitaph, you stupid pink annoying orange. So yeah, this figure's pretty good. If you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want. If you want to subscribe to my second channel, I'll put a link in the description below. And if you guys want to see more figure reviews or anything like this, maybe like if I open up a package and stuff like that, and like review stuff like that, let me know in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.